Footsteps in the attic. Food disappearing. Tools moved overnight. The family knew someone was living above them. They just didn't know they had days left to live. What you're about to hear is documented history. 6 people. 1 killer. And the most disturbing detail. Subscribe now, because this gets worse than you can imagine. Bavaria, Germany. March 1922. The Gruber family farm sat miles from civilization. Andreas, his wife ca unspecified currency Zilia, their daughter Victoria, her 2 children, and their new maid. Isolated. Vulnerable. Watched. 6 months earlier, Andreas found footprints in the snow, leading from the forest to his house. Stopping at the attic door. No footprints leading away. Something was already inside. Strange newspapers appeared. None Andreas bought. Keys vanished. The previous maid fled after 6 months, terrified. She heard voices. She felt eyes watching. She refused to say more. Andreas heard it clearly. Footsteps above the bedroom. Slow. Deliberate. Every night at 3 a.m. He searched the attic repeatedly. Found nothing. But the footsteps never stopped. March 31st, Maria Baumgartner arrived. Her first day as the new maid. She noticed the family seemed nervous. Jumpy. That night, she heard scratching inside the walls. That evening, they gathered for dinner. Normal conversation. The children played. Andreas smoked his pipe. None of them knew. Above their heads, someone waited. Listening. An axe in hand. Andreas and ca unspecified currency Zilia went to the barn for evening chores. They never came back. The killer struck in darkness. 2 blows each. Then dragged their bodies into the hay. The killer entered the house. Victoria heard something. She went to investigate. The children followed their mother. Maria came to help. One by one. Methodically. Silently. Death came for them all. Neighbors noticed nothing. The farm sat quiet for 4 days. Snow fell. Animals made noise. But something else was happening. Something that makes this case truly horrifying. Investigators found evidence. The killer didn't leave. They stayed. 4 days. Living in the house. Feeding the animals. Eating the family's food. Sleeping in their beds. Why? April 4th. A neighbor finally investigated. The barn door opened. He saw them. Then the house. The scene was so brutal, experienced investigators vomited. The children were still alive. 4 hours. 7-year-old ca unspecified currency Zilia bit her handkerchief to pieces fighting death. Strands of hair torn from her scalp. She crawled. She suffered. The killer heard her. And did nothing for hours. Over 100 suspects. Endless interviews. Theories ranged from robbery to revenge. But nothing explained it. The brutality. The calculated patience. The days spent living with the dead. Forensic teams made a discovery. In the attic, a nest. Blankets arranged. Food wrappers. Evidence someone lived there for weeks. Maybe months. Watching the family sleep below. Planning. One man emerged. A farmhand. Fired by Andreas months before. He had motive. Opportunity. Knowledge of the farm. Police brought him in. Then he vanished. Completely. Never found again. How did no one hear screams? Why stay afterward? What was the killer searching for? Police found the house disturbed. Drawers opened. Papers scattered. Something specific was taken. But what? Desperate, Police tried everything. Even a essay copyright ants. Using the murdered daughter's skull. The medium screamed. Collapsed. Refused to continue. She saw something. Something not human. Something still there. The farm was demolished. The case closed, unsolved. But here's what haunts investigators still. The killer ate breakfast. Fed chickens. Slept peacefully. With 6 bodies cooling nearby. What kind of mind does that?